if I have a sister that is 18 years old, I'll treat her as 14.
And we having women wanting to be in power, wanting to rule countries. It's not a bad thing.
Not at all.
What if we do better than you people?
We'll give you flowers.
Would you know if you don't try?
I mean, feel from. There is no discrimination right now going on.
I voted for a female before.
Oh, wait. What comes to your mind? That she will win. That she will win.
Yes.
Nah, man.
I mean, it feels like cheating. We came into this world together.
We didn't come together.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, the Hot Potato Podcast.
Welcome.
Yes, I know. Don't be faster than your shadow now.
I'm hyped.
This is why I fired Martin from that last episode. Man said a lot of things and I fired him. Now I'm bringing this one out. He's already doing over Sabi. Should I fire him? Let's just give him 1 week of grace.
Thank you for having me, guys. I think I'm back here again for the second time.
Second time,
Second time.
You should be glad. It's not easy to be sitting here.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite. Thank you very much.
What? Invite care? We did not invite this guy. Oh, he just showed up and we're like, I want to be on your podcast. I was like, okay, I can have mercy on you, right? But that's not why we're here today. So we're here because there's a certain brother that came out on the street of Twitter to tweet something. Yeah. And it's getting a lot of reactions. Okay. Me, I know how I'm going to react to this. I've reacted before, but I will come and react again. But let me read it out for you. So this person said, my sister once missed uni because she was forming feminist and grown at 18. So now let's continue the story. We kept getting reports that she refused to do chores at home and always said, I'm 18, I'm grown. She later got admission into a private uni, but me and my brothers refused to pay her tuition that year. She missed it. By the next year, she came back to her senses and we sorted her out. Today, she's an OAP and doing really well. Tough love isn't wickedness. Sometimes it saves lives. This person's name is Ade Omo Ade. I don't know if I'm correct, but this person is obviously Yoruba because we need to address Brother Ade, because first of all, I don't think this has anything to do with feminism.
No, it's not.
I think feminism has suffered in our hands as Nigerians.
Your sister was just being stubborn.
Very stubborn.
Being stubborn.
I'm 18. It means that, okay, I'm grown now. I'm an adult. You can't tell me to do this. It doesn't really have anything to do with feminism. I feel like a lot of people just use it sometimes to gather attention because they know how a lot of people react to things that has to do with feminism. So when you come on the internet, just feel like, okay, what's the easiest way I can get attention? Let me talk about feminism, because this is not even your sister being a feminist. And let's not even talk about you guys now refusing to pay her tuition because she refused to do the dishes. That
was a very good move. Say less.
Nah.
That was a very good move.
I don't agree with that.
Can we put it quote in quotes? She's 18. She's not 25. She's not like, you're not grown to an extent where your decision stands.
Okay.
And you're under your parents.
She's 18. An adult. You're not an adult. So your decision stands.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If you decide to get married now at 18, your parents will give you out willingly.
I was going to say something.
Okay.
Women at 18 and guys at 18 are different.
Okay, please.
Now, I'm not trying to make some crazy analysis, but here's the truth. If you are 18 as a woman, I think if you're under your parents, you're still being guarded. If you're 18 as a man or as a guy, I think you can actually go for high-end jobs like manual labor, whatever, and they feel you're good. This is not because gender whatever and they just want the men to do the heavy duty stuff and then the women stay indoors so they don't get hot or whatever. It's just because you guys, I don't know, I feel like it takes so much time for some of your brains to ripe, something like that. I'm not coming at the ladies, but I'm saying something. Now it's facts. Like a very large extent of some women don't experience or get to know about some things or informed until they are like in their 20s.
Okay.
18 to me is like, if I have a sister that is 18 years old, I'll treat her as 14. Trust me. Yeah, like 4 years behind.
Okay.
So for whatever reason, she's saying what she's saying, that she's grown. And I feel like she's been stalling it for the longest. Like, let me clock 18 so that I can say this whole thing.
Yeah.
She didn't say it for 16. And now the brother studied wise that, okay, the way to discipline this, I don't want to use any word, but the way to discipline this young lady, let's not pay her tuition fee.
Oh, wow.
And guess what? Your story read that the next year, she now started doing the dishes. And then she got in and they paid for her stuff.
Yeah.
And what happened? She's now an OAP.
okay, she's now no AP, but I don't know how I'm going to take that if it were me. Like, imagine me being in that position and my brothers there refusing to pay my tuition.
That's a woman that takes accountability. Don't say you don't know how you're going to take that, because she knew she was wrong at some extent.
Nah,
at some point.
I'm not even going to say, maybe she later said, I'm wrong. It might just be that she now like, okay, you know what? Let me just pretend, because I need to go to school at the end of the day. So I need them to pay my tuition. So I have to pretend that, okay, I'm back to my senses now. I am no longer saying I'm an adult. Let me just go with the flow.
I don't think that was pretense.
So that what if it was? So now there's actually like a lot of people had so many things to say about it. Yeah. Some people were in support and some people were in like, that's actually very wrong. You can't deny someone access to education because of dishes. Like, I mean, not just plates. Wash plate. But looking at it from a different angle, it could be more than that. Maybe he's just using that as these are some of the things that she was not doing. If she was becoming very irresponsible, not listening to anybody, trying to be very youthful, now you want to explore, you are 18. I don't know, maybe
explore
they see
down
that.
To chores? What are you exploring? Not
yes, I mean, see, I feel some people, the way they start, the way they see themselves as adults is when they start being disrespectful, especially to elders, when they start going against rules and all of that.
You're not even an adult.
That's the thing. But the thing now here is the next year she came back to her senses, which is great. But now it all boils down to the individual in question, because there are some people, even with that discipline that you are trying to discipline, they're only becoming worse, because I mean, they just feel like, okay, what's the worst that you can do? Let me see what you can do after this. There are people like that. It depends on the person you're dealing with.
Regardless of the disciplinary activity that has been taken on someone, waiting, who won't do bad, go do bad.
Yes.
That's correct, but it's not entirely true.
Okay.
Why? Because if I feel to some extent it just tones it down. So if you're supposed to go like exploits, you're like reduced to a certain amount. If she's supposed to go super, like if she's meant to go overboard in the future on saying what she wants to do and what she doesn't want to do. Yeah. I think right now she can tone her senses. Like her senses are now being toned down to now understand that, okay, there's some things you actually should not do and there's some things you should do.
Have you ever, are you ever coming from the angle of, okay, or maybe she decided to now like be responsible because because she values her education? Because there's some people that you can't use that for. Especially people who don't even care about education in the first place. Like, they don't even want to go to school in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. So the compelling factor is because she likes education, bro.
Yeah.
You can't tell me if I'm a brother, I will not look for something that my sister likes. There will be something she likes.
So what if this...
That's how you discipline people.
What if the person you are dealing with just enjoys being youthful at that point? And they just feel like, okay, I want to explore. Okay, so what if she had money? What if she had her own money to pay her fees?
Then she should do it. She should keep up with the disrespect. Trust me. In fact, funny enough, say rent your own house. That's what I'm saying. For you to want to be able to say some certain things, just be on your own. Okay,
so now you are saying that you said it before that if you have a sister that is 18, that you're going to treat her as 14. Do you get? So now, what if this person was a guy, like a male child? Would they still treat him the same way? That's like one of the big questions people are asking. So what if it was a boy?
Yeah.
Would it be the same treatment?
Very good question, because I've got siblings and I don't have any sister. Yeah. I have 2 male brothers.
Okay.
Male brothers. Now here's the thing. They go still wash plates, bro. There's nothing out. See, in fact, I think he's already 18 or close to 18. Yeah. He would still wash plates. See, I'll treat you the same way I treated this girl. There is no bias there. I'm being very honest. Except you want to say something else that, okay, there was something we did to the girl that we need to do to the guy too. There's no bias. You are 18. You are a kid. Yeah. 18 doesn't... See, I don't know. Now, Nigerian culture, I don't think 18 classifies as an adult fully. I feel like you need to cross 20
Now he's an adult.
Nah, not now, bro. Now. 18 is not an adult in Nigeria, if you ask me.
You are. Don't let anybody tell you that.
Please, if you are 18, respect yourself. All these small Gen Zs are big Gen Alpha that are coming out from nowhere. Respect yourself.
But I think sometimes, I don't know. I just feel like that was a bit too harsh, because imagine me not being in school for a year.
That was a very good.
And then I truly want to be in school. I got the admission and everything, and I'm like, okay, time for you to give me money, and you're like, we're not giving you money for fees.
I feel like you ladies sometimes used to have guts, like way too much guts, because I don't know. For some weird reason, I think I was still be the one that paid your enrollment fee for the exam you wrote that eventually got you the admission. I think I was the one that trained you from secondary school. If there were, I don't know if their dad was alive or whatever, but if there was no dad and it's just a manly figure, like her brothers, like the tweet said, yo, you have no reason to tell me you can't do the bare minimum, which is washing dishes. So don't even try to compare with, if you were a guy.
People get to that. People are different.
I just feel like that was stubbornness. That was not anything feminism.
Yeah, that was just pure stubbornness. Because we all know that there's a point you get to as an adult. I mean, we all have been there at some point. Just feel like you need to rebel. There are some things you feel like you can now do.
We did it.
And then you're just like, I want to do this. And your parents are not like, hey, don't do it. And you feel like, I can't do it. I'm 18 now. I feel like every teenager, they look forward to being 18.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they can now explore, that there are things that they'll be able to do when they get to 18, and the society is not really going to like judge them so much, because you feel like, okay, you're an adult. Imagine running away from the house now when you're just a teenager. People are going to be like, hey, you're still small. But when you're 18, people are going to be like, hey, you're 18 now. You can take care of yourself. Even parents sometimes, when they are trying to discipline children, they always use this phrase of, hey, you're 18 now, you're of age, you can take care of yourself.
Nigerian parents?
Yes, some parents use that. Some parents.
Nigerian parents that are like,
some parents do, even if they don't mean it, but they are trying to let you know that you are now what? An adult.
Nah, that's not a complete Nigerian parent.
Yeah.
There is something wrong somewhere.
No, but at the end of the day, that's them. It all boils down to parenting, how you want to be a parent to your child, and how you feel like. And even talking about parenting, there's this video I saw. I think it was about this popular Nigerian actress, Bimbo, and she was talking about how parents should also start teaching their boys how to keep their body. So basically, it should also be, we should also teach men, like boys, that their bodies is the temple of the Lord. It's not for just women.
We never left it for women.
We never, but see, no.
Why are you driving to? What happened?
No, this one now is in practical sense. Okay. I know, like, finish. We say it every time that, our body is the temple of the Lord. That's the one that they are telling us in church. So but I feel like society gives men leverage to do whatever they want with their body. So we often don't judge them as much as we judge women.
Nah, no man does whatever they want with their body.
A lot of people do.
No.
A lot of men
please
do.
Elaborate. You know what? Just clarify the whole thing. So I'll get where you're coming from. No.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Should I break it down for you?
Oh, yeah, break it down.
Are you trying to say we sleep around, mess around, and we don't get repercussions or whatever? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying people don't get repercussions.
Okay, so what is with the whole let us try to tame men? Like, I don't get.
Exactly, because now society accepts that a man can cheat, a man can have more than one woman, a man can do this, a man can do this. Do you get? So now, but for a woman, you are told to preserve your body.
Yeah.
Your body is the temple of the Lord. So you actually become the prize you say you are. Keep it for your husband and do this and do this. It's like we've watered the worth of a woman down to her body, keeping it for the husband.
We're not trying to make it be precious.
Saying that it should also apply to men too. Keep your body. Your body is the temple of the Lord. Exactly.
See, you're just trying to make it balanced. Like, you want to give us the same treatment. That's what I'm saying. The fact that you guys say, we're the prize all the time. We're giving precautionary measures.
Sexual responsibility is sexual responsibility. Okay. Sexual irresponsibility is sexual irresponsibility. Regardless of the gender. If you are reckless when it comes to your sexual life, you are reckless.
I'll tell you for a fact.
And you should be held accountable.
That's the thing. I'll tell you for a fact. Men can get away with it. Women can't. You guys will get pregnant. That's the thing. You have hormonal different disturbances and everything. And
let me even take it further. There was something she also said. She said, if the girl gets pregnant, it should not just be the girl that's going to put her life on hold and be told, carry the pregnancy to 9 months. So if the girl is carrying the pregnancy to 9 months, you should be out of school as the man that is responsible for that. Go and get a job and start thinking of how to take care of that baby, because that is your job.
And what if we as men don't?
You should.
You can't force someone to do something.
But you can force the girl to sit at home.
That's what I'm telling you. That was mutual agreement. Nobody was raped in this context, please.
Nobody was raped.
Good. But what I'm saying is, if a woman and a man comes to mutual understanding and they said, okay, fine, let's do this.
Yeah.
And it goes south. In as much as the man knows that he's going to provide financial responsibilities, try to be available and all of that, because he knows he's welcoming a newborn, right? Yeah. The lady will have to carry that stuff. for months.
Carry it for months. And in that months of carrying it, if you know that you are not financially ready yet, you should not overdo it. Like, find a way to now be financially ready.
You just want us to be pained as well as you're pained.
Yeah?
You just want us to be pained like you're carrying.
Yes, because you can't see. No, you cannot all make it look like, oh, and the lady knew that, okay, oh, there are chances that she's going to get pregnant. Why did she still do it?
Very correct.
The man also knew that, oh, there are chances that this lady is going to get pregnant. Why did he still do it?
I was just gonna make money. That's all. I'm gonna make money. Funny enough, I can start whatever from the comfort of my home.
That's what we're saying.
And you, when you're going to the bank, you're going to the market, you're carrying a big tummy. I mean, that's the price we both pay. I'm not saying I'm not going to help you out, but I don't get pregnant. God did not create me to get pregnant, so please carry your body.
Are you seeing?
It's not. No.
Carry your body.
Listen.
Now, this is another thing for you to know that men don't actually care.
Can I explain? Explain. We do care. But where you're coming from is the wrong perspective. You're saying as much as you guys are going to have pregnancy being carried for 9 months and you're going to stress you, going to give you disturbances, weak legs and all of that, we should have same volume of pain within that 9 months.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
How about you go to the post office, write a letter to God and say, please, the way you were creating Adam, I don't sure say complete. Let him carry belly. Do you understand? Because right now, all we need to do is just think properly, logically, mentally, like men that we think we are, and then find a way when you now bring this child to life, we'll keep up with it. But within our 9 months,
I actually hate the fact that you guys get away with a lot of things that you do, especially when it comes to dealing with
unnecessary
women.
hate towards our gender.
It's not unnecessary. I feel like it's very necessary because I mean, why are you telling me that? Oh, me as a man, I can decide to be reckless and do this and do that, and I'm not going to get pregnant.
Who is
Nothing
saying,
like this is going to happen to me.
Which of the men are saying, "Oh, I can decide to be reckless"?
A lot of men.
I think women say the same.
No,
we have women in the streets.
Yes.
Yeah, they say the same.
Say the same as well.
Like, I want to be reckless, and they live their life.
No,
anyhow.
we're saying we want to live our lives.
Okay.
We're not saying we want to be reckless.
I got you, right?
I got you. Our lives. We're not saying we want to be
there is just something about some women. I'm not going to say all women. You guys barely take accountability. Like this lady's tweets and story about her, eventually turning a new leaf to now be able to get into school the next year. You're calling it pretense. I'm seeing it as something that actually worked. That disciplinary action actually worked. Yeah. So she turned a new leaf because, and then you made a point saying, what if it's because she lacks education? Fine, we get it. I mean, if you like education, wash the dishes. Like, do the dishes. It's that simple.
Okay, I like the fact that you're not saying that as feminism, and I feel like this is one word that suffered so much in our hands as Nigerians, because a lot of us, we don't actually know what it means to be a feminist. And yes, I would agree sometimes, sometimes it seems like it's hate on the opposite gender, because I mean, I feel like you need to have a proper understanding of what feminism is about for you to now talk about it. But
do you think it was for a good cause?
Yes. Because it's about like the equality of both genders. So basically, I'm able to participate in politics, economics, like things like this that the male gender are benefiting from, that, oh, people will necessarily be like, back in the days, like women were not actually allowed to actually like pursue their careers, like be educated and stuff like that. So feminism is saying, yes, we want to have equal rights. We want to be able to like go for these positions. We want to be able to like chase our dreams. We want to be able to participate in matters of the economy, matters that regards politics, like decision-making process that male are involved in. We want to also be able to get into the spaces.
But can we say there is a big distinction between our strength levels, like the level of our strength as men and
physical
women?
Strength?
No, not just physical. I know you guys want to say, oh, our brains work like you guys as well. But let's be honest. God created two genders for a reason. Okay. Not because we cannot be equal, but because he knew and understands the fact that we can actually not be equal. One was the head. The other one was, I don't know what you guys...
It was what?
A support system, basically. Let me say that respectfully. But what I'm saying
because
is,
God knew that people cannot do it yourself. Because people don't have enough wisdom to do it.
Good. I like that. Now he said, go and be the support system, and then let someone actually make the decision, right? But you guys are now coming up with a new term, feminism. That let's do the same thing together. So long you're there,
because
I can be there.
It feels like cheating, basically. No, we came into this world together.
Yeah.
You're a guy, I'm a girl.
No, we didn't come together actually.
Okay, we didn't come
Adam
together.
Came first. Adam came first.
Whichever. Okay. But God realized that, okay, this nigga cannot do it, so let me bring someone else. Do you get? Just so that when he's going this way, this person can say, oh, it's not that direction. You can come back to this direction, and then they're able to lead themselves. Yeah. So now, the thing is, it feels like cheating. Because...
Are you telling it to God or...
No, not to God. To the world that we are in right now. Because the male child is allowed to, like, pursue his dreams, like, be educated, participate in the matters of the economy, matters of politics and things like this. And these are things like some women also want to be part of. Who want to be part of the decision-making process. Okay, I work at a firm. Why am I not allowed to go for certain positions? Why am I not allowed to head certain offices when I know that I'm even more than qualified than the person that is there? But because the person is a man, the person gets favored. Even when they don't deserve that position, they are being put there because sometimes they'll be like, oh, he's a man. He has a family to cater for. Nope. He has children.
That's not been the reason.
No. Sometimes I'm putting it now in the context of a movie that I watched. So there was a particular movie that I watched. There was this girl. She was aiming for a particular position. Okay. And she was even like the best candidate for that position.
Good.
Not going to lie. When it comes to like doing her job, being diligent and everything, she knows everything about the business. So she was more than qualified for the position. But they ended up giving it to a man. And there are reasons where, he's a man now. He has a family. He needs this and needs this. I'm like, that is crazy. You have a family. I also have a family.
So there was never a part where they said he can tackle mental situations more than you as a woman?
No, it was more of the man needing it because of the family, because of responsibility and all of that. I think
that was the wrong way of portraying it.
Do you understand?
If it was mental...
So now, we're not trying to say, we're stronger than you people. But what we're saying is we can do as much as you people and also sometimes better than you guys.
Yeah, I'm not going to dispute that fact, but I don't think it's in all ramifications.
Okay.
Do you understand? I feel as humans, we're all built to have strengths in different places.
Yes.
Now, individually, let's leave the gender aspect of things. Individually, even within 5 ladies, they all have different strength levels. Yeah. Someone can be better at speaking, the other person may not be better at speaking, right? So it simply means we all have strengths and weaknesses. Now, when it came to the whole gender, whatever, I don't want to say the women can do a lot of things more than the men, and the men can do a lot of things more than the women. Okay. It's like there is no actual equilibrium.
Okay.
You understand? If we even want to ratio it or maybe rank it by percentage, I think for men it's like 70-30. We'll give you guys your accolades and your flowers because we can't give birth. You guys do. We can't handle child disturbances in a room. You guys do, right? That's your strength. But if we're going to talk about running the world as it is, living life and everything, even down to proposing. Have you ever proposed to a man before?
Why would I propose to a man?
It's not why. No, if you actually want to be very, very, very feministic or whatever the word is, propose.
Proposing to a man?
No, it's equal rights now.
It's not equal rights. You can
actually like a man and then tell him, hey, Frank, I want to marry you. Would you marry me?
But people do. We're seeing women these days propose to their partner.
Nope. And then what's your reaction on the comment section?
Girl,
she's mad.
Crazy.
She's not good.
You're mad.
You see the contradiction. So much hypocrisy going on.
Why are you going down on your knees to propose to a man?
I asked you earlier. I said, did he come for a good cause? You said yes, and I think I'll agree to that. You know why? Because I think it has done a very good part. Back then, there was women being discriminated, not being able to pursue careers and all that. And I think it led to now you guys being in offices because before it was just men. But here's the thing. I think you guys are now wanting to take it a step further, which is now going to be so chaotic. We start hearing women say they want to lead countries by all means. We get it. We understand.
Yes, because it's very obvious that...
Look, listen.
Wait, okay, finish what you want to say.
I'm not going to say you can't, right? But sometimes... I'm not even putting men as the best options because some men are still very, very low-minded, right? Yeah. But I'm saying, for what is what, men do better at it.
Okay. So now, in a country where we have both genders existing, we have male, we have females, and for the past how many decades, it's been men doing the damn job, but they are not giving us results.
You always come from this part of, you guys are benefiting too much. Why are you saying we're not giving you results?
We have both genders in a country.
We had first lady.
Why can't we... That's the first lady.
Yeah, we want to be in
that position where we are able to now take the decision.
So the first lady is not even enough for you guys.
No.
Nah, this is
no.
This is something else.
Do you get?
So if you're a first lady as a woman, you feel like it's not enough. So feminism puts you in that state of I need to be the president. That's not feminism. I mean, you're fighting for equal rights at this point.
Yes, fighting for equal rights, but I'm not going to say it's because I'm a feminist. Now, if any woman is coming out to be like, I want to maybe rule this nation, that's fine.
Okay.
It's because like you feel like is something I can do.
Okay.
I don't think I'm one person that would want to go for presidency.
Okay. And you said because they feel.
Maybe it's because you feel like I can lead this country.
That's why men will always be men.
Maybe it's because I cannot lead this country. It's not just something that I desire. Do you understand?
Like, you're talking about my perspective. I'm talking
from my perspective.
Yeah,
do you understand?
The large amount of women
and we
out
having
there.
Women wanting to be in power, wanting to rule countries. Yeah. It's not a bad thing.
Not at all.
It's not a bad thing because I mean, what if we do better than you people?
We'll give you flowers.
Exactly.
We'll give you flowers.
So how would you know if you don't try?
I mean, feel from. There is no discrimination right now going on. I think, like I said, feminism have helped you guys to be in offices and positions.
Exactly.
Where you would actually come in and have a very valid point is the fact that we're biased when it comes to the voting process and everything. We try not to even give you guys any, way forward. Now, what I'm saying is this. Say, for instance, they're about to pick candidates for something.
Yeah.
We barely pick women.
Especially in African countries.
Yeah, we barely pick women. Yeah. And I don't think it's gender bias. Because the people picking these people is not the people that want to be elected, right? It's the masses. And you now realize that even women inside of it still want men. So what does that tell you? It simply means we know who is better at this.
No,
it's not because you guys would not be able to do something.
No.
Nah,
See, we all know how I would not want us to talk about politics so much, but we all know how it works in Nigeria. Do you get? And some people, even the people that are voting for the same men, sometimes they end up not voting for who they actually want to vote for. Sometimes they vote for candidates because of, they gave me money to vote for this person. Now,
let's leave the money aspect. Let's be honest. We thought without the money aspect, I think they will still choose a male figure.
No.
I think they will choose a male figure.
I voted for a female before.
Oh, wait. What comes to your mind? That she will win. That she will win.
Yes.
Nah, man.
I mean, she had better things to say. She was more convincing. She had a lot to offer. The male candidate was just bluffing the whole time.
We're not going to go there. We're not going
to talk about politics.
Go there.
But the thing is, I feel like, yes, I like the fact that women are now going for different positions. Yeah. You enter certain spaces these days and you're like, oh my God, we have so much women here.
I think I love when I see women in power, to be honest. Yes. I'm not. I mean, we have a studio and we have more feminine folks. And sometimes they tend to handle media, they tend to handle editing process and everything. It baffles me that even the male figures are like, slacking behind it. But I think what you guys are crossing the line is wanting to take a step forward and trying to portray this idea of, now we can. Like, you're coming.
Yes, we can, because for the past how many years you guys have doubted our ability. No. So now we're coming up and be like, okay, yes, we can actually.
You said God
for the younger generation, we're letting them know that it is possible. There's possibility. Don't let these men tell you can't. Yes, we can. You can go for these positions. You can do this. You can do that. That is what we're trying to do.
Please try, women. If you're a lady out there, please try your luck. I'm never gonna lie.
It's not. See, let me tell you, it's not actually all women that want to be in these spaces.
Good.
Now, it now boils down to you as a person. What do you want for yourself? I mean, there are some women who still believe that things like these are for men.
Good.
You get positions like these are for men.
Why?
They just want to relax. They just want to be there. They just want to live their lives. They don't even have the energy to go for positions like this.
Why? Do you think it's coming from laziness or what?
No, it's not.
It's coming from what? Facts.
Personal choice.
You think it's just personal choice?
It's personal choice.
I feel like it's facts that, these men deserve to be here.